Okay, YouTubers. So, think I got everything dialed in with my timing and carburetor finally, but it's still not as snappy. The throttle response isn't as quick as I'd like it to be. And so I'm starting to think that down in here, when I'm doing wide open throttle, or as on the internet, WOT, that these aren't opening up all the way. Let's get a flashlight real quick. And so let's take a look and I'll show you. You can see the little flaps down in there. Let's see if we can get everything in there to hold. So when I open it up, see those wide open throttle, those flaps at the bottom. So I need to see how far my adjustment is. Looks like somebody adjusted it further back already there. So we kind of have to go and see where the gas pedal is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put something down on the gas pedal, see how far down it goes, and then look down in here and see how far these open up. So, because I don't think I'm getting wide open throttle. So that's what we're going to check today. And then at the end of the video, I got a magazine from Haggerty and they was talking about patina. So we'll go over the patina issue with cars. It was kind of interesting to read, but then that way you guys can let me know what you think. Alright, so let me get something on that gas pedal and then we're going to check out what's going on with my wide open throttle. Alright, so just as I suspected, you can see that they're not all the way open. That's with the pedal all the way down. So you can see that it's still not all the way open. Let's see if I can get everything held on in there. It's kind of a hard hold here, but okay, let's see. All right, that's better. So see, it's not all the way open. So those should be straight up and down. And then if you look right here, look how much more play I still got. And then that should be all the way down and open. So see, I got it hung up right there. So there's a few things I can do. I can adjust this, bring it back just a little bit more. A lot of people, oh, my little glass vase fell off. But a lot of people, and I'll show you some of the problems because of the padding and stuff like that. So if you look at the pedal, see, it pushes up. Mine is pushing up right here. So I need to bend it. See, mine's pushing up right here. So I need to bend it a little bit out this way for it doesn't hit. And then maybe a little bit out. And plus, up there you can, I need to get the flashlight, but there's where it actually links to the cable. You can do an adjustment there too and bend it out, is what a lot of people do. Apparently, because this metal isn't like that thick, so I guess this is an ongoing issue with some people, is the older cars, because everybody stomps on it and it kind of gives a little bit of a bend in there. So here's the flashlight. Let's go back under and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, my messy carpet. Okay, so all right. Ooh. So you can see right in there, it's plastic. So you have to be very careful when you're bending because you don't want to break that plastic. And then you can see this little bar going up here. You can bend it out. And then at the top, I don't know if you can see it. Well, you can kind of see it. But anyway, that's at the very top of that is where your wire connects. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and bend out this a little bit out towards the brake and a little bit outward first, because I don't like it how it's close to this carpet anyway. And then after that, then we will adjust the top here to where it's even closer. Ideally, what I need to do is I need to order a shorter cable or a adjustable cable. I priced them out. They're not too expensive, so I might order one. But for now, I'm just going to do that because I need to bend that gas pedal just a little bit anyway, because like I said, I don't like it touching the carpet so much. I'm afraid it might get snug up or snagged on the carpet, and then we'll have a real problem. So I'm going to do that first and then see what that gives me for wide open throttle or WOT, and then we could go from there. And also, if yours, they have different holes here that you can hook it up to. The bottom one is usually the one that's the one you want, because it pulls it faster than the top one. So that's where mine is set. So if you aren't getting good throttle response, move it down from this one down to there. So as you can see, so let's see if we can focus a little bit more. There we go. But you can see the little hole there. All right, so I'm gonna bend that. I'm gonna bend that pedal a little bit. So I'm probably gonna take it out and bend it. I'm gonna see how much play, because it is fiberglass. It's just hooked to the fiberglass, so I don't want to pull on it and break the fiberglass, unless I could get two hands on it and kind of twist. But we'll see. All right. Okay, so just by bending that pedal up, now you can see it's all the way open. So all I did is my pedal is, it sits there. I was able just to bend it up just a hair. So now when I step on it, you can actually feel where it opens up all the way, instead of hitting the bottom of the carpet, the floor. So we're gonna take it for a spin and see if that makes a difference. So see if it's a little more responsive. Okay, we're gonna take it. It's a little different because you're used to the pedal being in a certain area, so you can fill it up a little bit more. gets the carpet. A little more peace of mind with that. Peppier. Because before, when I drive it, I'm like, oh man, I should have a little more oomph when you really get on it. So it's not much more of a difference. But now that it really does open up wide open throttle, it does feel a little more torqueier, a little more quick, a little more responsive. I'll have to take it on the freeway. Later on I have to go get gas, but maybe on the freeway, because on the freeway that's when you're up in the higher RPMs, it's kind of harder to get that wide open throttle, and that's probably why. Much better. So there's kind of a little tip there for